Alhamdulillah, our social services department has served our community for many years, and there have been challenges, but we have never experienced anything like this. Of course, the shutdowns and isolation resulting from the health emergency these past few weeks have been challenging for everyone, but they have been particularly difficult for our community, who stands shoulder to shoulder in Salah 5 times a day. Closing the masjid was not an easy decision, and it was not taken lightly. Our board and leadership team was meeting daily and in constant communication to follow rapidly changing events and make decisions to keep everyone safe. Even late into Thursday night, right before closing, we were trying to find a safe path to stay open for Jum'ah prayers, but by 6 a.m. the county escalated their response, closing even schools, and we had no choice but to lock our doors. The sadness was like a weight on our chests. As an extra blow, the limitation on gatherings meant that we also had to cancel our annual fundraising banquet on the very next night, slashing our operating budget in an instant. Still, we remained committed to our weekly food distribution. Those who relied on us for food were the most at risk before the disruption, and now would rely on us more than ever. Most are immigrants and refugees, new to the country and struggling to get their new lives settled here. Many do not qualify for government benefits, or they are afraid to access them because of their legal status, making us their only source for food. But not just food. We quickly mobilized to provide what was needed in this new normal, making our food distribution outside, organizing check-in calls on the most vulnerable, single mothers, widows, the elderly, and the sick, delivering critical medications, putting our sewing graduates to work, making masks for those who were still working or had been exposed, planning for a Ramadan where we couldn't be together by securing food for Ramadan boxes and coordinating a drive-up iftar distribution. Our dedicated staff, the backbone of this department, have worked around the clock to serve those whose need doesn't cease with the stay-at-home order. Hopefully, by Eid we will be near the end of this crisis and preparing to reopen our doors, but our work never ends. In fact, the greatest need still lies ahead of us. Those who have lost more than a month's wages and had some protections during the emergency will be faced with a shattering aftermath. They now have to catch up on rent, on utility bills, and on school expenses. Again, they will turn to us, their only source, and alhamdulillah, with your generosity, we will respond as always. Please make your zakah offering early this year. Know that your investment is an everlasting one, for many that will continue to live this for months to come. Our work is your work. We are the Al-Hijrah community, together always, whether the gate is open or closed, and we will stand tall through it all.